Welcome back to everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you what is mutable and what is immutable. Mutable means you can change it. Immutable means unchangeable, right? So let's see what is mutable objects, right? So list here you can see list, set, dictionary. These are the mutable objects. So many mutable objects in their Python, but I'm going to take some of these. So okay, let's say first of all list. So I'm taking a variable L. Okay, so I'm taking some objects here. Okay, so what do you mean of mutable? So mutable means you can change it. So if I want to change it using index of um I can change this value of list. Okay, so index 0 I'm changing 13. Okay, if I print L, you can see here we can change this, right? So that's why we call it as mutable. A list as mutable. Okay, if I want to add so many elements, so we can add it, right, using up append, or you can use extend. So you so many, right? Let's say I want to add 12, right? Here I can add, let's print L. Here you can see I added, right? So the next one is set. So how do we use set? So why we call it as set is mutable? So let's see. So I'm gonna take first of all s is variable. So I have to give curly brackets because set is curly bracket. I'm passing some values here. Okay, so how do we add? So set is there is no index, so that's why we have to use inbuilt methods, right? So s dot control space, you get the here. So if you want to add element, so you can use add, right? So I want to add 13. Here you can see I added. So let's print s now. Here you can see I added 13. Okay, let's see what is the next one is dictionary. So let me create dictionary here. Here I created the dictionary. So I want to add id. So I want to add my id. So here key and value. So I am passing key and value. Okay, let's print d now. Here I added, right? So id I added. Okay, let's see immutable. So why they call immutables? Let's see the first. So here the immutables are integer, float, string, complex, double, right? These are the immutables. Why we call it as immutable? Let's see. The first one is integer. So I'm going to variable take I. So I can take int means, so I'm passing 10 here. So this is the integer, we know, right? So just print I. So this is the integer. So how do we change this value? So there is no index of integer. Okay, there is no index of integer, and there is no built-in methods of also integer. That's why we cannot change this, right? If you want to change this, you cannot change these values. If you give the value, it's a constant. Okay, right? So the next one is float. So how do we use float? Just enter. So this is the float value there, right? So if you, how do we change this float? So here we cannot change this, right? So if you want to changing f is 10, we cannot change this, right? So there is no index of values. I take s dot control space imaginary, and is this integer? So there is no of adding, right? So okay, let's see what is the next one is string. So how do we use string here? The string is immutable. Why we call it as a string is immutable? Let's see. So I'm going to take here my name Charlie. Okay, so I'm printing. Okay, is look like good, sir. Oh, here if I want to access the values, so we can use uh, string is supported index values. So if I want to print 0, so here you can see it will print, right? So index of 0. Okay, if I want to print, so another 3, here you can, so it printed or, okay, right? So it will accept the index value, right? So it will, so string support the index, right? So let's see if I want to change this, what is it do. So I want to change this 0 to, I am passing whatever the name I'm passing here, again G, I am passing here G. Let's see, the string object doesn't support items. Let's see what is next. So the next one is complex. So how do we use complex? I'm going to take here C variable. So I'm passing two values here. Let's see, print C. Here you can see we got the 10 into 20, right? So to value we give, it will convert into complex, right? So if you want to print, so imaginary number or real number, we can use it, right? So I want to print imaginary number, so just enter. So the imaginary number is 20, right? So if I want to print real number, here you can see the real number is 10, right? So if I want to change this, there is no changes, right? So if such, there is no add, there is no inbuilt methods, or there is no, the conjugated means, so conjugated means operators changes. So here you can see, so plus to negative, negative to plus. If you give negative, negative to plus, plus to negative, okay, that is conjugated, right? So yes, we will see the next video of operators. So how do we use operators and why we need operators. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to further videos.